Hey, what is up guys, DRC3 here, back with another My Hero Ultra Impact video, and today we have a little bit of news to go over and a few things in the game that I want to talk about that you might have missed since all these big updates have just come out, like massive updates to the game, and some of them are for the better, some of them maybe not so much, depending on who you are and how you view the game. But anyways, first off, let's talk about the upcoming Impact Fest. I know this is going to be on a lot of people's minds. I did a poll recently where I asked people who they were more excited for, and honestly, it seemed like people were more excited for the Black Whip Deku than they were for the Iida. However, in my opinion, after looking at both their kits, just kit-wise, I think obviously Iida is the better pull. So I'd highly recommend pulling on the Iida banner. Also, we got some news in this notice right here that's going to make you want to pull on Iida just a little bit more. So let's go ahead and tap into this notice, and I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. So it says, thank you for playing My Hero Ultra Impact. The new Impact Fest Heroes Hot Picks Recruit Iida will begin from 9/28/2022, 1500 JST. Japan Standard Time translated over to Eastern Standard Time would be on the 28th at 2 a.m. Or for Pacific Standard Time, it would be 11 p.m. on the 27th. Okay, so that's when you can expect the banner for Iida to drop. Make sure you're ready for it. Make sure you saved up your hero gems. You might want to save up some of your money to go buy hero gems in the store, however you're going to do this. But yeah, you're definitely going to want to pull for this guy. So there is a reason, I'll talk about that here in a second. The Impact Fest is a special recruit where the drop rate for your characters and memories is 1.5 times the usual. So right there, this banner is already more worth it than the Black Whip Deku. I don't blame you guys for wanting Black Whip Deku. I want him too, but I feel like they're going to come out with a better one eventually. And I know we've been waiting for one. But he is looking like he's going to be a general pool character, so I highly recommend you summon on this banner over Black Whip Deku. Like, go all in on this banner, especially with the 1.5 times rates. Those rates are really good. Okay, so donning a fantasy costume from the ending song of the anime's second season, Tenya Iida makes his appearance as a brand new UR character. The new Tenya Iida, here's the important part. Character is particularly effective in the battle against the powerful, gentle criminal in the new Climax Battle event mode that is also underway. So along with this recruit, we are getting the new Climax Battle against Gentle Criminal. Now, if you remember the first Climax Battle where we had to fight all for one, there was a specific character who was really good and almost essential to beating it, and that would have been the Fantasy Todoroki. Well, now this notice is saying Fantasy Iida is going to be really powerful. It's not saying he's essential. It's not. I pray they learn from their first Climax Battle and they don't make the same mistake where he is absolutely 100% needed almost like to clear this. But it's looking like it might be that way. I hope not though. We'll have to see. We'll have to see when Gentle Criminal comes out. I think we can still beat Gentle Criminal with the strength characters we have, but like on paper we know what Gentle can do and stuff like that, but we'll just have to wait until he's out in the game to see how it goes with regular strength characters. See if you can do this without Fantasy Iida. But either way, regardless of whether you need Fantasy Iida for the Climax Battle, he is like a phenomenal character. He is going to become the best PvP character in the game. So I highly recommend summoning on it. And then if the character wasn't enough, they're also bringing back the memories below that I'm about to show you. They're bringing back the Friendly Reinforcements. Friendly Reinforcements is a really good UR memory, so if you don't have copies of this would be a good time to summon for these. And then they're bringing back the SR memory, Expanding Imagination. This one's okay, not super great, but the big thing is the UR memory and of course the new Iida. So I highly recommend you guys summon on this banner. Once again, that is going to be coming out on the 28th at 2 a.m. for anyone on the East Coast of the United States, and on the 27th at 11 p.m. if I'm doing my math correctly for anyone on the Pacific Coast of the United States or the West Coast. All right, so with all that said, now there's a few more things I want to talk about in the game that you might not have noticed. The first thing I want to talk about in the game that you might not have noticed is the ranking system for the brand new SS difficulty that comes with VE Towers. So they've stopped making VE Towers, at least temporarily. I don't know if they'll make more in the future. And they have gone back and they've decided to open up a higher difficulty, double S difficulty. Some of you guys have already placed in. You can see I'm ranked 3 currently with a score of 11,028. If you want to know how I did that, go back and check out my previous VE Tower video. But anyways, if you tap in here to rankings, you can now see a select period. So there are going to be multiple periods where you can rank into these VE towers. So the first period you see there was when just S difficulty was out. Now we're in the second period with double S difficulty. So what does this suggest? It suggests that in the future, either this is going to be reopened on double S difficulty, or in the future of the game where they're heading, their vision for the game, potentially a triple S difficulty or something like that. I don't know what they would call it. Maybe triple S, maybe a PU. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to call it. But keep that in mind. There might be more difficulties, but that will be a long ways down the road. Of course, they got to go through all the current VE towers and add double S difficulty. But that might be their vision in the future. Now, the big thing that they have added to the game that you might have missed or might have passed over is if you tap into ranking rewards, they have changed these ranking rewards significantly from S difficulty to double S difficulty. So double S difficulty now rewards first through third place with 1,000 hero gems. Before, only first place got 1,000 hero gems, and second place got 750, then third place got 400. I think it was 400, maybe 500. Okay. But now 4th through 10th place gets 750 hero gems, so it's a little bit more worth it to be in the top 10. And 11 through 50 get 500 hero gems. So it's even more worth it to be at least in the top 50 now. Okay, and then 51 through 100 get 400. And then anything below that, 100 to 500, 300, 500, 1 to 1,000, 200, so on and so forth, okay? So, but they have basically just upgraded the rewards, giving the top placers anywhere from like 50th place or above better rewards. So you're going to want to try to get into the top 50 if you miss that. And for me, like, this is especially important because now this means I don't have to aim to be rank 1. I just need to be in the top 3 and I get 1,000 hero gems. So that is nice for me personally. Wherever you guys are ranking though, hopefully you can get some better rewards out of VE Tower now. So it might be a little bit more worth it to do your VE Tower runs. Now, if only they could do the same thing for Ultra Arena, because Ultra Arena is still dookie. All right, one more thing. All right, and the last thing I wanted to talk about with you guys, and this is something that, like, it's obvious, but you just might not think of it. So this is just kind of like a reminder for you, but the UA High and the VE Tower shops, right? So with the addition of the DX piece route, we can now buy basically DX pieces for any of those SR characters that are in the UA shop. Unfortunately, I don't have any to show you right now because I've already literally bought up all the characters. But whenever that resets, buy all the characters you can, because that's going to give you one DX piece, and you can start working on the DX routes for the free-to-play characters. Honestly, you more than likely can finish a free-to-play character before you finish a summonable character, making the free-to-play characters even more valuable because you'll have their DX piece routes all the way done. And of course, same thing with VE Tower, you have the free-to-play All Might. As you can see, I've already bought my All Might for the month, but make sure you buy your 8,000 VE Tower point All Might, because now not only are you getting 80 stars for it, you're also getting the DX piece route piece. So make sure you do that. And yeah, guys, that's basically the video. Those are all the things I want to talk about. I would still, once again, I'll just remind you guys, recommend summoning for Iida. Maybe skip over Black Whip Deku. He's not a great kit anyways, but you know, that's just my opinion. Anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. And if you guys would, please consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. Thank you for watching. Peace.